Hey guys, welcome to the weekend. It is Saturday Move and we are looking at another barbell special. So real lovely opportunity to work on technique and really get stuck into some of that spicy barbell work. So warm up to begin with, you are going to need an empty bar. If this is still quite new to you, maybe grab yourself one of the technique bars, 7.5 kilos, or even a PVC pipe for that first round. Just settle into those movements. And if you're feeling good, we can progress to an empty bar at 15 or 20 kilos. But let's take it really easy to start. We've got an AMRAP for 6 minutes and we're going to move through some bar work. So we're starting with Snatch grip Romanian deadlift. So we're going to start from the top. I've got a nice wide grip, so it's sitting in the pocket, as we call it, so in that hip crease. I'm going to soften the knees, and now my legs aren't going to move again, so I'm just hinging at the hip, kind of as far as I can go with that nice flat back, and then standing again. So there's no further knee bend, and I'm also not curving that back like so, keeping a really lovely flat back. So we're kicking off with 8 of those. We've then got some high hang snatch pulls. So from this position here, I'm going to explode those hips open and pull the bar nice and high. So we're starting in the high hang position and going for a pull. Keep it nice and close to the body. So in theory, you should be able to do this stood in front of a wall if we had to. Next up, some hang muscle snatches. There's so many words today. So we're going to go from that hip, punching it overhead. So notice I'm not dipping underneath just yet. I'm using those hips a little bit at the start, but then I'm just punching it out with my arms. Next up, we're going to pop that bar behind the neck and go for some snatch grip behind the neck push press. So notice that my hands are still in that snatch grip rather than here. So nice and wide. I'm going to take a little dip with the hips coming back and I'm going to press that bar overhead. So this is the push press from behind the neck. That's what that BTN stands for. Like so. Final one for the warm-up are some plank rotations. So we're going to come down to the floor, either elbow or hand, whichever you prefer. And we're going to open up to the side, other side, etc. Getting that core prepped and primed for our session today. So we'll move round and round, as I say, move on to a heavier barbell if you want to. For our main piece today, the kind of meat of our barbell dinner today, we are looking at 12 minutes to build to a moderate to challenging set of this complex. We start with a slow snatch deadlift. So it's the positions of a snatch, but just standing it up rather than punching it overhead. So it's going to start mid-shin on the floor. Once I've got plates on, it's going to be resting on the floor. Bring it up to the knee and then standing. So I'm not following normal deadlift positioning, I'm following normal snatch positioning. So one of those, then 2 high hang power snatches. So from this high hang position, dipping onto that bar now with my hips back, 2 of those. And then finally 2 hang power snatches. So I now have the freedom to go down to the knee if I want to, getting a little bit more of a run up. And again, dipping underneath that bar. So 2 of them. So the whole complex looks like this. Bars tight on the floor. Going through those snatch positions to stand, that's my deadlift. 2 high hang power snatches and 2 standard hang power snatches. I'm deciding to go down to the knee and done. So we can add load if that's looking really good and we're feeling really good. Might be that that's challenging enough for the empty bar, so we can just keep cycling around that and use this as practice time. So have fun with that, guys. Our finisher today is an AMRAP for 7 minutes of some banded tricep pull downs and some crush grip dumbbell curls. So we're looking for 20 to 30 of each and just bouncing between those 2 for 7 minutes as we desire. So banded tricep pull down. I've got my band in the rig. I'm going to hold onto the band to make it harder. I can reach higher, easier I can hold lower. Pin those elbows into your sides and then just extend the arms. So nice and controlled, don't let it ping up, control it back up. 20 to 30 of them, followed by just the opposite, which is crush grip dumbbell curls, like so. Pick a weight where you can move without needing to use your hips. We don't want any of those kipping curls today. And yeah, have fun, guys, and we shall see you in the gym.